guys. Welcome back. Wow, what a Champions League semi-final we just watched. Real Madrid winning 3-1. Wow. 6-5 on aggregate. Man City bottling it. And I mean bottling it yet again in Europe. Did Pep Guardiola get his tactics wrong? Did he get his substitutions wrong? That's what we're going to talk about today, guys. Welcome to the show. Yeah, Liverpool reached their 10th Champions League final. And we'll play Real Madrid in that final, guys. Everyone's doing well. Eagle Eye Football in the chat. Get in an early one, mate. Have a great stream. Thank you, Rich. Oh, what a game, Jamie. Amazing day, says Pablo. Guys, it was absolutely fantastic. And so we're going to go through all the Champions League games over the semi-finals. Liverpool game yesterday, the City game today, and look ahead to that Champions League final, guys, in Paris. Wow. It's not far away now. It'll be Real Madrid and Liverpool in that final, guys. And yeah, I do fancy our chances. I'm going to say it right now. I do fancy our chances against Real Madrid. I really do. Yep. Link's coming up right now, my man. Link's coming up right now. Here you go. There it is. Link is up for everyone who wants to come in and have their say on today's game. So much to talk about. Did City mess it up? Did Pep get his tactics wrong? Well, what European semi-final? And we all thought City had it won. Madrid pulled off an unbelievable turnaround in added time. Even in added time, they are never going to be a tough final. Yeah, exactly. It's going to be a really tough final. Bald head fraud, 2 billion spent. Quad incoming, shitty heads fell off. Jack cost 100 million to miss 2 big chances to score. We've really not called him a flop. We're quick to call it lacquer a flop, but let's be honest, Jack. What has Jack done? Exactly. I mean, yeah, them chances he had, massive in the 90-minute game. What is it, right in the end of the game? Last couple of minutes, wasn't it? And yeah, messed it right up. So the link's in the chat, guys, for anyone who wants to come on and have their say on what we've seen over this week of Champions League football. It's absolutely been fantastic. Oh, absolutely fantastic. Yeah. Louis is my hero. Edward on as well. Sam as well. All right, let's sort that. There we go. It's a bit better.
What's going on, boys?
How are we?
How are we? Brilliant.
Can I start us off with a song, please?
What song do you want to sing?
Blue Moon. I bet you're having a moan. You got sent packing back home.
Savage, absolutely savage from Edward.
Yo,
come on, Rod.
House,
family.
How are you, brother?
How we doing, guys?
Yeah, man, good. What a game!
It's a great game. I've just about got my voice back. Absolutely sad. I've never sweated so hard not watching a Liverpool game.
I watched a bit of your stream actually, and I saw you when you said when what's it thing equalised, and it's like you didn't realise they equalised, and then when who scored again? Somebody scored after that anyway. Yeah. And you went mad. You was going mad. He goes, I can't believe it. Mad.
Oh man, yeah. I'll get a bit passionate when I do my football. So it should be. No one wants to hear a boring watch along, do they? Just
Nah.
Got to put a bit of heart and passion into it. You know what I'm saying, guys?
Yeah,
Tom Missy as well. They're all in. Here we go.
Yo.
We're all here to laugh. We're all here to laugh at Manchester City.
Yeah,
Stat man, if you're up, my man, the link is in the chat. You can come in as well. Where is the cocky Man City fan? If we see Chico tonight, I'll be shocked.
Man like Patson Daka. Come on, I told you, didn't I?
No, he's on another stream. He's on another stream, you know.
Nothing to done with Patson Daka.
Is he on another stream?
Yeah, he's gone on that football terrace. I heard him calling his name still. So in my run.
He's probably safer over here than the football terrace.
Yeah, he's going to get battered over there. Yeah, so this come in the post today.
Oh, the gummies.
Let's go.
Natural. Yeah. So I didn't realise this, but it has 9 million Scoville points. It's 600 times hotter than a jalapeno. So this is
Jay.
gonna kill me.
Jay,
Yeah.
I've had it,
Is it good? Is it all right?
bro.
No.
Bro.
Yeah.
Bro, have you got the big one?
Well,
Have you got the
expression.
pack of loads of
No,
little
I've
ones?
just got the little tiny one.
All right, so the little tiny one, I had half of one.
Yeah.
What
and
is
that? Was the
that?
end, and that was the end of that. The end of the day.
What is that?
It's the world's hottest gummy bear.
No, I'm not
Tiny
really
little
feeling.
thing there. It's about that big.
Nah, I'm not really feeling that.
It's 900. It's 9 million Scoville points, which is 900 times hotter than a jalapeno pepper.
Why didn't you do something nice for yourself? It's a celebration of your subscribers. It's not. You're not supposed to torture yourself, bro. Give that to Daka, bro, for getting knocked out of the Champions League.
Give that a Daka. Poor Chico. Poor Chico.
You know, a ring of fire, mate.
Oh, Diaz will be Ray Kennedy in Paris. Yes.
Come on.
The blue moon has just turned black. What a result!
That'd be Robbo, not Diaz.
Frauda, yeah, that's a good point. Fraudiola, where he will always bottle Champions League. That's the new song, guys. Liam and Noel Gallagher are shitting their pants. Pep Guardiola said, guys, did Pep Guardiola get his tactics and substitutions wrong today? Savage, I'll go with you first.
He didn't get the. First of all, was Rodri injured, or was he just not playing?
He was playing, wasn't he?
He was playing, yeah.
Was he playing in the first half?
Yeah.
Oh, he was trash.
He was
trash.
It was one of the best performances, I think.
In the first half?
Yeah.
No, I
He was playing, yeah.
throughout the game.
Mate, I didn't even notice he was playing, man. So, but I didn't notice, honestly. I thought that somebody else was playing, but tactics I don't think he got wrong for the game. But the substitutions, he got them wrong because I think he was thinking past that game instead of you don't really do that. The game's too important, especially the Champions League to them. You kind of do what you can in that game, and then whatever happens when you get to Newcastle it's Newcastle at the end of the day. Like, we can all big them up as much as we like, but there's still Newcastle, and that's Man City. You shouldn't be worrying about that game. And
No.
Benzema, I mean, I know Carl Walker's probably for me was the best player in the first half, but
Yeah.
he had to come off. He was falling apart. He didn't have to bring Kevin De Bruyne off, although I thought that he wasn't having the best game, but shouldn't have brought him off. And once they took Mahrez off as well, all the ballers they took off are people who control the game. They slow everything down. I remember Jamie was saying all the way through the stream, like, every time Madrid, the game gets slowed down, he's like, yeah, this is fine for Man City. They love it because they'd rather play like that. So in that sense, I think he got it wrong. And I think his players let him down a little bit as well, to be honest. I don't think sometimes you can't legislate for them kind of things. You know what I mean? Because even the subs he brought on were good enough to see out the game. And there's no excuse. I mean, the Rodrigo goal was 2 goals in 2 minutes. That's there's no excuse for that. You know what I mean?
Crazy.
Head's gone. You're like, all right, then they've scored 1 goal. There's 6 minutes added on. There's 5 minutes left of it. Let's just relax, keep the ball. They fell apart, man. They fell apart. And shout out to Rodrigo as well, because he came on and changed the game with 20 minutes left. So, yeah.
Did anyone see this?
Right.
Chris says,
Yeah, they all put the they all put it
put
on.
number 14 on their shirts. They've not even won it yet. They've done Klopp's team talk for him already.
It's more embarrassing for them, that isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. What are we saying? A City, the new PSG, great in the Premiership and Champions League. They just got no. They don't know what it's like to win it. This is
No pedigree. They've got no pedigree. I think what it is at the end of the day, where teams make their mistake, this is when they make the mistake. They think, and they will look at the end of the day, we get a whole heap of cash and everything that, throw it at a team, make a super team, and it's going to guarantee us within this, and this, and that. And it's not like that. It's about pedigree. It's about being in this sort of like in the European Cup, losing games, coming back, and all sorts, and even winning a title. It's about pedigree. It doesn't matter really the amount of expensive players that you got. Because look at Jack Grealish come on today, right? Seriously, at the end of the day, right? He was pants. Jack Grealish was pants today, and what? He cost 100 million.
Yeah.
Diaz come on yesterday. Yeah, Diaz come on yesterday. He cost like 36 million, something like that. 36 million. He come on yesterday and changed the game on his own. Nothing that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? That's what you call like, you know, buying pedigree players and everything like that. Do you know what I mean? You can't expect it. And Chelsea was like that. Chelsea that they got all that money and like they was expected to win sort of like Champions League after Champions League after Champions League and that. It took them ages before they won a Champions League.
Yeah.
PSG haven't even won it yet, and they've been in a final. Do you know what I mean? So Man City, I just don't think they got the pedigree. Do you know what I mean? Of like winning the European Cup and all that. Because at the end of the day, if we got Man City in the final for that, I was confident in beating them.
Yeah.
Confident in beating them, mate. Do you know what I mean?
They lost this game in the first game, innit?
First leg was destroyed.
Because in this game it was more even, but the first game they were all over Real Madrid. They should have put them to sleep in that game.
Yeah. When you get your chance, you got to take your chances. Simple as that, isn't it? Really.
I think Tom, is you wanted to say something?
Yeah, I also want to add another point. Guardiola and Klopp. I think I remember I put this on the chat. One of your streams, Jamie. The 100 million player, Guardiola, at times, he couldn't bring the best out, like Jack Grealish.
Yeah.
And with Klopp, I think 100 million player, he would the first thing he would say to that player, if it's 100 million, forget the price tag. Look at Verge. He used to be the most expensive defender, but he still performed. He's not you could say he performed exceptionally well just because of not faced with the price tag. So that's the difference between Klopp and Guardiola.
Oh, definitely. I totally agree with Tom. Is here? John and Doug have joined as well. How are you guys?
Yeah, good mate. How are you?
Doing well. You good, John?
Not bad, mate. How's you?
Yeah, doing all right. I'm a bit. My headphones are completely drenched, but apart from that, I'm all right. I'm all right. So, should City have been down to 10 men at the beginning of this game? What does everyone think?
100%.
Yes.
Little slap on the face.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, everyone in agreement because it was a bit. It's a bit of a weird one, wasn't it? Because Modric went over to him, and for some reason he punched him in the chest first. Then Modric retaliated. Then he slapped him in the face, and then he fell down for his own slap. So, yeah, I mean, it's not mattered at the end of the day, but yeah, I think I like the ref in this game. I've got to say,
Ref was good, man.
Yeah, he didn't react to City's play acting, did he?
No.
Because City are very good at the dark arts. I think we all forget they're very, very good at dark arts. Foden throws himself about everywhere.
Yeah.
And the ref weren't having it. I've got to be fair to the ref. I thought the ref was bang on today. He should be the. I wouldn't mind if he was the ref in the final, actually.
Yeah. Funny thing is, isn't it, when Jack Grealish come on, he's usually the stunt man, isn't he? And he actually was getting took. He actually for once was getting taken out, and the ref weren't having it. So
So fuck yeah, just get on with it.
Yeah.
No, the Jack Grealish as well. You know, he had two massive opportunities in that 90 minutes towards the end of the game today. And as we're saying, £100 million player is a lot of pressure on Jack Grealish. And as Tom
you got to put that's a fine margin, isn't it? When you get two chances like that, you got to put them away. Yeah. That's the difference between sort of like being the best and being brilliant. Do you know what I mean? You can say he's the wrong team. Yeah, you can say he's a good team and I think that good player. I think that, but like being the best and I think that is actually putting those chances away, and you should have put those chances away, especially the semi-final and day when you're like that you've just gone down. You know what I mean? Or they've just leveled it. You've got to put them away. Simple as that. And they got no bollocks, mate. Simple as that. They've got none, mate. They ain't. They got no bollocks, mate. Do you know what I mean?
How long do you guys think that this is just a random thing? I'm just thinking at the end of the game. How long do you guys think De Bruyne stays at Man City?
It's a hard one.
You see his face at the end of the game? He looks so deep because
he looks depressed, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does, man.
Because he's not playing for Liverpool. That's why.
If he wants to win Champions League, he has to leave.
Go on,
Yeah,
John.
you think if he wants to win the
He wants to
Champions
win
League, he has to
Champions
leave?
League.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Easily.
a man of his quality needs to have a Champions League next to his name.
Yeah. Come-
Yeah.
Spot on.
He's too good of a footballer.
What are you saying, Barcelona? Xavi.
Yeah. I mean, he would suit Barcelona to a
He would.
T,
He would.
wouldn't
Yeah, he would.
He would suit with that Pedri and Gavi around him.
Come on, mate.
Jesus. No, that's naughty. That's naughty. That's naughty. Douglas. Or Doug, why have I called you Douglas? Doug. I've never called you Douglas ever. Doug. When do you think
You're
the
allowed to call
game-
me Douglas if you want. I don't mind.
It's Doug. Doug, so where do you think the game was lost for Man City? Do you think it was today's game or the first leg?
A bit of both, really. City should have buried Real Madrid in the first game. It should have been about 6 or 7-3 by the end of the game in the first leg. I think Pep's subs baffled me tonight. Why you take off Mahrez when he's just scored, I'll never know.
It was a weird one, wasn't it? It was a weird one. And yeah, Mahrez and you can see by Real Madrid when Mahrez and De Bruyne come off. I mean, that's massive for them. De Bruyne coming off, he controls midfield games. And if I was a Real Madrid fan and see Mahrez and coming off because he was doing well on that side, De Bruyne coming off as well was. No, I thought he was just starting to get into the game as well. I was actually surprised when he came off.
Yeah.
I started to think he was just starting to get his footprint into the game and starting to play reasonably well. I didn't see anything. Gundogan didn't do anything when he came on.
No.
I thought it was a poor substitution. But yeah, Mahrez's goal, he shouldn't have even scored if you ask me. I mean, Courtois for me should be saving that. I don't know about you guys.
Yeah, the
Right
near
on his-
post.
That's right
Yeah.
on his near post, ain't it?
Courtois a
That's
strange
his fault.
keeper, isn't he? Because he does that and then pulls off 2 world-class saves straight after.
Yeah. Was it who
The
was
one
it
from the
at time?
header, Foden's header, and then
Yeah, that's it.
Fernandinho. I mean,
Yeah.
to be fair to Fernandinho, this whole tie has shown the best and worst of Fernandinho, and it's shown his age. That
He's showing his age, yeah, exactly.
because it wasn't that wasn't a hard stretch for that ball. It was pretty simple to just stretch for it and tap it in. And then obviously the first leg he got burnt by Vinicius. Yeah, man. It's a bit of arrogance from Pep on it without being rude to him and stuff like that. That it does sit in a bit. I remember everyone saying in the league, the pundits, when people were questioning him not having a striker, it was like, well, he's top of the table, so people only seem to say that when he loses. And I remember saying at the time, I don't think people are on about that, but when the Champions League comes around, it's a completely different story. You got to take them chances, and having no striker, not replacing Fernandinho, and then having to, you know what I mean? They could have been relying on some younger talent who could have done better in these games. And it's cost him in the end, bro, because some of the chances should have been put away. But I think you're right, Jamie, that the Mahrez one's probably the biggest one of taking him off for me, because Real Madrid, they can't handle him. He moves really slow, but they can't take the ball off him. And
No, he's got great touch, ain't he?
Yeah.
He's got great touch. 2 questions coming off that then. If Man City had the firepower Liverpool had tonight, would they have gone through?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
100%.
And a second question, does this show Man City squad may not be just up to it? Might be a bit too small, lack of depth.
yeah,
I just don't think they got the right players. You know what I mean? It seems to me they got like a bunch of individuals sometimes. You know what I mean? Sometimes you have games that they with it all click, but most of the times that it's like a bunch of individuals. And that's what happens when you spend loads of money at the end of the day on players. I'm beginning to think now FSG was probably right at the end of the day in the fact that they didn't go gun ho. Do you know what I mean? And buy this player, buy that player, and think that. Do you know what I mean? Because when you check it now and think that, I know that a lot of us was frustrated with the FSG. When you check it and think, no, they bought the right players at the right time.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying? They bought in Van Dijk, right player at the right time. Salah, do you know what I mean? Mane, Alisson, and now Diaz. Do you know what I mean? So they've literally bought the right players at the right time. They haven't gone gun ho and just like spend money like they gone like it's out of fashion. Do you know what I mean? So I think sometimes when you look at a Man City squad, you can say sometimes there's a bunch of individuals, I mean, Sterling come on tonight and he looked woeful.
Oh,
You know what I mean? I thought I was watching Rashford.
He didn't look interested, did he?
No, he didn't want to know.
Interested at all.
He didn't want to know. I thought I was watching Marcus Rashford, man.
You guys
You know
remember
what I mean?
before the season started, Bernardo and Sterling wanted to leave. Remember?
That is true.
Sterling even made the comment about it. He said, "I'll play somewhere else if I have to." And I think him being dropped to the bench and stuff like that. Bernardo's a little bit different. He balls out all the time, but
Yeah,
I think I think there's a bit of leeway with some of their players as well. Like Sterling's actually been at Man City for a long time now, and it does happen where you start needing the change and stuff like that, or the game starts to change a little bit and you need moving out of favour. So I wouldn't speak of Sterling like he's been trash for City the whole time, but
No.
right that there's I think the difference between Klopp and Pep is definitely shown in these types of games, because if you guys remember yesterday when we were speaking to Daka, and he asked about remember when he said he doesn't understand what it is with Liverpool, and I said he'll never get it.
No.
Yeah.
And then he was saying stuff, and I was like, okay, I'll show you. And I said to him, the game against Lyon, and then the game against Chelsea, that Pep always does something, and he's like, well, he's learning his lesson. And I said, clearly, he's not, because it keeps happening. This is not a coincidence anymore. It always happens, and the difference between Klopp and Pep is it's the mentality thing with the players. It's massive, because Pep's all about the football. And I remember saying to Jamie that, like, I seen an interview with Klopp when he was on about signing players and stuff like that, how when he meets them, he doesn't talk to them about football at all, because he pretty much says to them straight away, I wouldn't have paid for you if I didn't want you as a player. And he asks them about their life and stuff. And he's getting to know the person, but he's trying to figure out what's this guy's mentality like as well. Does he fit in with the team when the chips are down? Is he going to sulk? Or is he going to, blah, blah, blah. And usually with the players in our team, you can kind of tell the people that are on the bench and don't get brought on all the time, sometimes their mentality is off a little bit. Like they're not ready to work for certain things. And that's the difference, man. Pep might be the better tactical coach and stuff like that, but at the end of the day, I would never choose Pep over Klopp. Never.
No way.
I'd run through a wall for Klopp.
Yeah, man.
If he told me to, I'd go. You know what I mean? But no, this City team losing 3-1 to Real Madrid. So coming on to Liverpool against Real Madrid in the final, looking at it now, where do you think the game will be? We can hurt this Real Madrid team with our lineup. So we're picking our lineup. If we're picking our lineup today for this final against Real Madrid, Doug, I'll go with you first. Where do you think we can hurt them the most?
Well, I think we've got the better goalkeeper of the two.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
I mean, the thing is, like, we can basically look back on 2018 and know that we had Loris Karius then. Yeah, this time we've got Alisson. It's a huge, huge difference in class as well. I don't think they're the best defensively, so I think Diaz, Mane, Salah. I think you can definitely hurt him. The one bit I would be worried about is Vinicius Junior on Trent. That could be a bit spicy, and then obviously Benzema against Van Dijk, and you'd probably say it's probably going to be Konate, because Konate seems to be getting picked in the Champions League more often now as well. Midfield battle could be very interesting as well. But I think where it's going to be won and lost, I think the midfield battle for sure. And I think that having Diaz is going to be an absolute game changer. I think he's just the signing that we badly needed, just to freshen things up, and he's been fantastic.
Tom, Izzy, same question to you, my man.
Yeah, I think whoever partners Verge is the key. So if Ibu plays, he has to be tiptoe, very, very focused. Benzema is dangerous. He's a poacher.
Yeah,
he can pop whenever he wants. You see the Chelsea and the PSG, what he could do to damage. Matip, I think if I'm the gaffer, I would pick Matip over Ibu, but Ibu, we all know that he can pose a threat in set piece. I think that's the one key which we can hurt Madrid is the corners or the free kicks.
Yeah, good shout.
Yeah.
No, that's a good shout. That's a good, definitely. I mean, we've seen Ibu. He got 3 goals in a week or something, didn't he? all from set
Yeah, the
pieces. Virgil's
Benfica,
deadly
yeah.
from set pieces. Yeah, Matip's deadly. Fabinho's good at from set pieces now, John. So I'll turn it around, John. So to you, my man, where can Madrid hurt us? How could Madrid hurt us in the final?
Nowhere.
I love John.
No, seriously, no, seriously, think about it. Can they actually hurt us? We have the best goalkeeper. We have the best 2 centre halves in the world. We have the best 2 fullbacks in the world. We have the best, in my opinion, centre defensive midfielder in the world. We have Mo Salah. No one competes with him.
No.
And Luis Diaz, right now, is up there with the best in the world. Where can they beat us? Ibu will have Basima in his back pocket. Ibu's a beast.
No, that's true. No, you're
Ibu
totally
will
right.
just take him out.
I mean, Ibu, it is, look, if I'm Real Madrid, I'm targeting Trent all day long. Let's face it. I think if you're Real Madrid, Vinicius Junior is going to target Trent. So maybe do you go massive? It's a Champions League final. Do you go massive and maybe drop Trent for
Never
Gomez
happening.
to be more defensive?
Never happening.
Not
happening.
No.
Yeah.
No, man,
Klopp will ever
can't drop
think of it.
Trent.
No.
Yeah.
Can't.
No,
He's the best
I
right back in the world.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I'm just thinking of, we ain't going to change the way we play against Real Madrid. That's for sure. We're going to play as we play against anybody. And I'm
People
looking
talk
at
about defense defending, but you have Ibu covering them. You also have Flacco covering.
Yeah,
So I don't worry about that.
definitely. And I tell you what, people slag him off. Liverpool fans are split down the middle of him. Some Liverpool fans have a go at him all the time, but Jordan Henderson has to play this final, doesn't he?
I was just about to say that.
Henderson
Yeah.
What you just said about Trent.
Of course, without doubt.
What you just said about Trent
Without doubt.
shows that he has to play. He
I-
can't. Trent,
I-
if Trent's gonna play, which he's definitely gonna play, Henderson has to play.
Yeah.
I don't.
Vinicius is a massive problem.
Yeah.
I would go with Fab, Thiago, and Naby.
Yeah, Vinicius will leave him. He'll leave him behind.
That's the only problem, ain't it?
Yeah.
Endo would do the
Yeah,
dirty
he would.
work,
He would.
won't Endo would
He
do
would.
the dirty work. And
He
I
would.
bring
I think Jamie's right, man.
half-time. If we're struggling, bring Hendo on at half-time.
Could be too late though.
yeah, that's it.
What happened to
No,
us
but-
against
but
Villarreal
you got-
yesterday? You can't do that against Real Madrid.
No, we can't be too down against Real Madrid.
No, because they're still
But
would do.
look, his fans are shit.
But the thing is about you need your captain in the final anyway. You need your captain in the final.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Your captain.
Liverpool have
There's
Yeah,
no
so-
doubt about it. You know, he can't be bringing the captain on later. You have to bring your captain on. You have to captain up from the beginning of the day. So, like, when the shit hits the fan, he can calm everybody down and do whatever. And plus, as well, with Vinicius Junior and everything, that Henderson could double up. You know what I mean? Henderson and Trent could double up. You understand what I'm saying? None of the fighters a threat because I think Henderson's a better defender than Keita. Do you know what I mean?
If I'm honest,
Oh,
Jay,
yeah.
to Jay's question about where would the game be won and lost, I think if you look at it as in, for example, both teams just play with the best mentality they can. Like there's no like external whatever, they're not tired or anything like that, and we're just going toe to toe with them. We're definitely the better team, but I think it's won and lost in the exact same positions for both teams, because as much as Vinicius is a winger, Trent pretty much plays on the wing for us. Like, he's a right back, but he plays on the wing, and Trent's going to have to obviously he's going to have to deal with Vinicius when he's going forward. The difference is when Trent goes forward, Vinicius will not defend. He does not defend, bro. Like what we saw last week when he took the ball off Fernandinho, it was on the halfway line. He was dead on. He won't go past that position. And I think on the other side, you saw today, as much as like they could have done better with their shooting and stuff, Grealish came on and he just kept running past them like it was nothing. Foden just kept running past them. Militao and Carvajal would do it. They were terrible.
Yeah.
Great cross for the goal and stuff like that, but defensively, they're not good enough to handle our front three. And as long as it might be one with Salah, to be honest, if Salah's on Salah's game with the shooting and stuff as well, because I think Diaz is just Diaz now. I think that's just how he plays.
Yeah.
I think I actually said to Jamie earlier, I think it's going to be a high scoring game, but looking at the game earlier again, I think it'll be high scoring, but I think it'll be Liverpool. I think we can score 3 or 4 against them.
They're not the best at the back, this Real Madrid team, are they? I mean, individually, Militao's not great. Nacho's not great.
It's no experience.
I don't know. What's happened to Alaba? Is he injured?
No, he was there. He was there at the end because I seen Benzema hugging him. So I don't know.
I don't think he was on the subs bench though, so I don't know if he's. But yeah, it could be a miss for him.
I forgot that thing he played for them, Hazard. I forgot he played for them.
Hazard made an appearance from nowhere. I kept saying in my watch long that Mendy at left back. Jesus Christ, he's bad. He is absolute. He's bad. He's really bad, and he'd be on Mo Salah's side. So Salah against that Mendy. Oh wow, that would be bad. And Carvajal.
Yeah. Get at him.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, I can't wait for it. 28th of May, but obviously we've got a bit of football in between there, guys. So looking at it now, personally, I think this might hit Manchester City quite hard. I don't know about you guys. I think this might hit Manchester City quite hard.
Yeah, I think so.
This is the trophy they wanted at the beginning of the season. They wanted this trophy. This is the one they were going for. 120 minutes against a Real Madrid team in the Bernabeu. Got to fly back yet, rest up.
Yeah.
How do we feel about Man City for the rest of the season, Doug?
I think they'll all go out for the league now, if I'm being honest. The only thing they've got to play, but the possibility of City going trophyless would be mental.
Yeah.
I mean, that Newcastle game looks massive, Savage, don't you think, now, for City?
Yeah, man. I said, bro, I can see it, man. Chris Wood winner, bro. They'll just start piling in and bullying them. If Joe Linton plays how he did against us, where he's just trying to bully people.
Yeah.
Like it's a weird one with City, isn't it? Because sometimes I like the romanticism of, they went out in the Champions League and then they're going to go to the weekend and possibly lose to Newcastle, and it's very possible. But if I'm being more realistic, when this has happened before, the next team that plays against Man City gets baptized hard, man. I'm not like it could be a problem, or like you said, they can just get bullied and Newcastle can beat. Newcastle good enough to beat them.
And the thing is, we've got to remember, I think Liverpool play before City again this weekend. I mean, we got a hard game against Spurs, no question, but I do fancy us to win that game. If we win that game against Spurs, City don't play again till...
When's City play? Sunday? Is City play?
Yeah,
Sunday.
They play 4:30 on Sunday. So that'd be more pressure on them. With the Tom Izzy, how do you think about it, mate?
Yeah, I said earlier on, the 120 minutes is the best thing that I hope for from that City Madrid game. I said mental and physical fatigue would kick in, and I hope that would affect. We see Kyle Walker now. Probably he won't feature. KDB, another one, uncertainty, and I rate Newcastle, especially Bruno Guimaraes in the center of the park. He would cause problems against City. I hope in that game this weekend he would pull off a exceptional performance and get the dub for the Tyneside.
And they're saying De Bruyne got a little knock as well. So you know,
he did. And Cole Walker looks like he's injured again.
Yeah. So Liverpool.
I don't think De Bruyne or Kyle Walker will be playing this weekend.
Yeah, they would have needed Kyle Walker against St. Maximin as well. St. Maximin's going to have a field day down that left side.
John Joe Shelby winner.
Hey.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine a former Liverpool player
Shells,
winner
boy.
in that game.
I've already taken my back from £100 to £200 for Newcastle to win.
Jesus, John. John had a big cash out yesterday, and now he's going big on the win against Newcastle. John, you're the man. But yeah, anything you want to ask, guys? It's open forum. Anyone want to say anything? Go for it. Anyone want to talk about anything? You can go for it, guys. Open forum.
When it comes to the Champions League game again, just before I started the stream, I was looking at the 2018 Champions League final, the lineup. It's quite mad how many players are still in the team from both teams.
Yeah.
But obviously, at that time, we hadn't been together as long, and they had already been together for a while. They had already won 3 Champions Leagues before that.
Yeah.
And their starting lineup on that day, of the people who are left, Carvajal, Marcelo's on the bench, and Modric, Casemiro, Cruz, and Benzema are still in the squad. And for us, Trent, Van Dijk, Robertson, obviously Gini's gone now, Salah, Henderson, Firmino, Milner, Mane. But we've got way more experience now. And our experience is without the legs being gone. Their experience now is literally mentally because their legs have gone. Thiago might have the best game against Real Madrid, to be honest.
I found it,
Yeah. It's a mad one, man. I think, without saying, I'm not being arrogant. I'm just confident. I think we might batter them. You know, I honestly think we might beat them.
I think we beat them.
Yeah, Benzema's a great captain, man. He's I didn't after Ronaldo went, I always thought, like, obviously Ramos, and then Ramos left as well. But I think as long as we don't play the occasion and just play the game how we should, like yesterday, the first half we played the occasion. I think this time we just go into the match. It's Real Madrid, whatever. Let all that revenge talk be from us fans, and forget the players. Don't need to think about that. It's not even the same team. Ramos isn't there anymore. Karius isn't there anymore. So just go out there and beat them. And I think if we do that, I remember, if you look at it, both all the games they played so far, they made it exciting for us. But to beat PSG, to beat Chelsea, to beat Man City, and every single one of those games they were losing in the first leg. Every single one of them. All of them that should have been out. Mbappe done his job in the first leg, and the rest of the team let him down. Chelsea should have been home and dry, and then they got murdered, and Mendy had a mad one and all that stuff. And then Man City in this first leg as well. This is going to be a one-off game, though. There ain't no coming back for them. So we do that, shore up our defense, and then don't do anything stupid. And I think we're home and dry. And yeah, man, we beat them in Paris before, bro. So
actually, I feel really sorry for Karius. If you actually look at it, Karius was playing well up until that final.
Yeah, I can feel sorry for him now because
I don't want to play for but he was playing well up to the final.
Yeah, I felt kind of sad. I think I felt kind of sad.
He was a bit shaky, though. He was shaky.
Yeah, his life after that game.
He was a bit shaky, though.
No, he was. He was, but I think John is right. He wasn't terrible in every game before that.
No.
Because he wouldn't.
Final ruined his career, didn't it?
Yeah. And then obviously after that, everyone was like, "Well, he's always been crap," but he wasn't, because he was German goalkeeper of the year before got him in the first place.
Yeah, in Bundesliga.
And obviously we're football fans in it, so we're all emotional at the time and stuff like that. And I think every Liverpool fan at the time, as much as we believed in Klopp, it's the Champions League. We're like, we don't even know when we're ever going to get back here again. And luckily, since then, we've become more successful. We love the team more and stuff like that. That's kind of gone now. I do feel bad for him a bit because his life after that was pretty much ruined. Like his missus left him and everything. So
she's like, fuck this off.
Yeah, she just left him. She's like, all the hate mail and stuff. I'm like, yo, if you love the geezer, just stay with him. But she left, man. So
have you seen him now? He's been in the gym, hasn't he?
Yeah, he looks a bit bulky still. He looks like a model still. Got nice hair and that Karius. Yeah, man.
Good looking fella.
Hold on, he's still a Liverpool. Karius is still a Liverpool player anyway, isn't he?
Yeah, he's still in the pitch.
He's still on our books, man, getting paid.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
I mean, reaction for him as well if we win. I mean, he can watch there and go,
I love that, man. If we win and then he runs on with a Liverpool t-shirt on, it's a beautiful thing, man.
Come full circle. So, me and Savage have spoken about this a bit. about our midfield at times with Fabinho and Thiago. World-class footballers, there's no doubt about it, but they can be run past because they got no, they got no pace, have they? They got no recovery pace, Thiago and Fabinho. And in this final, I think it suits them.
Yeah, it
I
does.
think it suits them because Modric and Cruz are not going to run past them in this game.
No.
And I don't know about you,
No.
but I think it absolutely suits Fabinho and Thiago this final.
I think you're right.
So we can push up high up the pitch like we do. I don't think Fabinho and Thiago got to be worried about Cruz and Modric running past them. I really don't.
Modric scares me.
Yeah, Modric has got moments in him still because sometimes I
Yeah.
seen him run back earlier and I was like, Jesus, where did that come from?
He put the burners on, didn't he? He put the burners on. But the difference is you're playing a Liverpool team that play 100 mile an hour for 90 minutes.
Yeah.
I know.
Run down your legs. And
But you're right though. Tony Cruz doesn't move. He doesn't move at all.
his legs are gone.
He didn't even move when they beat us 3-1 last season. He did the same thing. He didn't move anywhere. He just stayed in the centre. Was just fizzing passes through.
I just think we're going to be too quick for Real Madrid, in my opinion. We have too much firepower. I say again, if City had firepower up front, they would have won tonight.
Yeah.
They would have won tonight. They just don't have the firepower. You can't keep playing Phil Foden as a false nine. They're getting away with it at the moment because, part of me thinks if Diaz got bought in the summer, we'd be top of the league right now. No worries, Doug.
Peace out, Doug.
See you later, fella.
See you later, bro.
Look up.
Yeah, if we had Diaz in the summer, guys, I really think we'd be top of the league right now. I really do. I think there'd be games that we drew, like the West Ham game we lost. I think we would have got back in that with Diaz and got a point. The Brighton game, I think Diaz would have finished chances or created chances.
The first inning?
I just big up. Yeah, I just think we are coming into form at the right time. And what I like about it as well, I don't know about you guys, but we're playing like it's September or October. We look so fresh. We look so fresh at the moment.
Yeah.
A big question for you guys before we go, because I'm absolutely shattered. Is the quad still on?
Oh, 100%. 100%.
I think so.
The one thing I just want to point out, sorry, is that
Go on, Tommy. You still there, my man?
You there, brother?
He's done a Fernandinho when he ain't gone to sleep.
Oh, Tom, is he? You gone on mute?
Fernandinho, you there?
Come in and out. Come in and out. Can you hear us? I think he's. So for me, it's quad. If it's, I can't wait for the weekend now. I don't know about you guys because
the quad
Liverpool got to be pumped.
It's in the bag. It's done. It's dusted.
Johnny's so confident.
I'm confident, but I'm not John confident. Like I'm confident.
No, John's confident is on another level.
Yeah, I can picture. The thing is, I can picture everything of us taking all these trophies, but I'm still aware that there's still top teams we have to play.
Yeah, exactly.
Two of them are in finals already, so that will make me feel a bit better.
Quality.
And then the league's kind of like the league's the one I'm not 100% about, but it's not because we're not good enough. It's just because it's just 1 point in it, and sadly, if we was a point ahead, I would be 100% thinking that that's done.
Massive.
But we're like relying on other Prem teams.
City are done.
John, I love it. I love John's confidence.
I got a sneaky feeling in the day that sort of like somewhere along the line, I think that City's going to slip up. We're going to win our game, and I think that, right? And go on to do this quadrupling. I got this feeling at the day because I remember when we went playing in the Champions League final, and we lost against Madrid in Kiev.
Yeah.
And I said to my bro, and I goes, we didn't play too bad. You know what I mean? Obviously mistakes and all that. I said to my bro, I goes, listen, if we get in the Champions League final the following season, if that, I said to my bro, we're winning it. We're winning it. There's no doubt about we're winning it. Because you kept asking, why am I not angry? Why am I not angry? Because I know at the end of the day, if you get in the next season and we get in the final, we're winning it. And what happened? The following season, we won it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just got this sneaky feeling and day that like Liverpool might pull it off.
Yeah,
They'll probably just pull it off.
it is identical to when we last won the Champions League, though the league position. Like it's 1 point, and City went out to Tottenham, and then they won every game. It's like exactly the same with the
Right,
same
so
amount of games left and everything.
Buffer. It's their turn to miss out by a point.
I've got a thing. Like I think I know that Newcastle could beat them, yeah, but Villa have the biggest say in this whole thing, don't they? Like we've both got to play them.
Continue.
And I seen Gerard on the overlap with Gary Neville, and he brought it up himself, and he was like, he's like, well, we've got a part to play in that, haven't we? And I seen his face, and I'm like, come on, Stevie.
Yeah,
Come
he's
on,
basically when we play Villa, he's basically going like, right, boys, you can have the day off today. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
But like, do you remember when Gerardinho was manager?
Pay the
Aston Villa?
beating.
When Gerardinho was manager at Aston Villa, and we turned up, and he just said like, didn't tell him to do anything. We just.
I think you're right though. To be fair, by the time that game comes along, Villa literally have nothing to play for. Like they don't even have a league position they can go higher in by then. I don't think.
No.
Like, where was all that Newcastle on the weekend? I think Newcastle are still up for trying to get finished as high as they can, and I think
they want top 10. Yeah.
Eddie Howe's done amazing. They were 17th and he's the 9th now. So
they only had one win when he took
yeah. So it's a bit different, man. But yeah, man, you can see it, man. We've been saying it since the start of the season. Coutinho winner. I can't do it, man. It's just...
We're all going age. We're all going age badly.
On the train. It's happening.
John Moore, look at that. I love John.
Listen, I just think 120 minutes. It's gonna like they played 120 minutes today in Madrid. Yeah, I just think it, and a lot of these players that they're gonna feel the worst for wear on a Sunday, and I think that right, and we're gonna be able to take advantage of that. That's my feeling. We're gonna be able to take advantage of that situation. I think that. Do you know what I mean? Because it's probably different last time and everything. Because they paid Tottenham. But they didn't play Tottenham for 120 minutes. It's just like a 90-minute game, sort of. You know what I mean? And then obviously they went out. You know what I mean? Which they shouldn't have, but they went out.
It feels like
I think this one's different. You were ahead, and you got pegged back into extra time, and I think that right. Yeah. And you played 120 minutes. You tried your hardest, and I think that, and you still didn't get through. I think it's probably giving me more energy and deflation as well. Yeah. Because they think so. What the fuck do we have to do to win this tournament? What do we have to do?
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
The Chelsea game is the interesting one for me because it seems to like the one what no one's talking about at all, and it's the one. It's the first final we've got, and it's coming so close.
Right, for that.
You look at Chelsea. Chelsea's a weird one, isn't it? Because if you go off how they've been playing, in your head you'd be like, we should smoke these guys, but you never know with Chelsea. They always play pretty well against us.
Yeah, I mean it's an interesting game.
Over here, man.
Yeah. But did you see Salah's interview after the game yesterday?
Yeah, he went to Madrid, didn't he? Mass confidence.
There's like that's Van Dijk. Randall's like, yeah. We don't really think about the quad because they're just trying to take it again. That's Salah is like, yeah. I think about the quad, and I want Real Madrid as well.
Just wants everything. That goals he gives himself. Like, what is it? The goals he gave himself: 40 goals and 15 assists.
Hey,
that's his target.
You want a pissed off Mo Salah in Champions League final?
Yeah, he's got fancy it, hasn't he? He's got absolutely fancy it. All right, guys, I'm going to have to leave it there because I'm absolutely shattered. My voice is going to go any second. And I've got a video up tomorrow as well. I've got a Tottenham preview tomorrow, and I've got a Tottenham fan on as well. So, yeah.
What time's that preview, Joe?
7:30. 7:30 tomorrow night.
Yeah, man. You smashed it.
When's your backlash preview?
It should be before then.
Yeah.
Maybe 5:30, 5 o'clock.
I'll tune in for that, fella. I'll tune in for that.
Yeah, I'll tune in for that because I got you on. I subscribe to your channel, big man.
Jamie,
one thing. Tom, is it? Go for it.
You have an interview this week, right?
With James Pearce.
Yeah.
So he's got back to me. We're trying to work something out. So it might, because he only just got back to me. The man's a busy man.
Right,
so he's got back to me. So it'll probably be next week now. But it will.
Right.
What I'm going to do, I'm going to record it on a Skype call, and then once I'll record it on a Skype call, and then I'll go upload it to the channel. Yeah. So look out for that. That should be next week sometime. Be like a 20-minute interview because the man's super busy. But he's doing me a favour by doing it. So, I can't.
Looking forward.
Yeah, it should be good. And if there's questions you want to ask him, guys, that you want me to ask him, just put it in the comments after this, and I'll write them down. If there's anything you want me to ask James Pierce, guys.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Put it in the comments of this video, all right?
Yeah, you're doing good work, Jamie. You're doing good work.
Cheers, my man.
Yeah, man. I was gonna say the same, man. Jay, I know how the YouTube grind works, man. It's it's unforgiving. It's unforgiving at the beginning. Like it's ruthless because you can't take your foot off the pedal because it's the algorithms. Man, you take your foot off the pedal for a week when you're beginning, and then they just don't pick up your videos anymore. So I understand, but trust me, slug what you're going through now. Once you get to like 1,000 subscribers, a little bit more, the videos they'll start picking up your videos more and that, and then you just deserve it. But you've been killing it still, Jay. So
cheers, guys. I do appreciate that. Thank you very much. And I'm going to do an end of the season stream as well, when probably around the 1st of June or something like that, after everything's finished. So if you guys are all up for that as well.
Yeah, man.
You watching the Champions League final in Liverpool, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm going to Jack Mack's house.
Yeah, I should be down there still. I think.
Yeah, I'm gonna go up to Constant Square. Square.
Man.
Liverpool.
So, Go down to Liverpool for that. And
it'll be good, man. Hopefully, everyone gets a few recorded clips and that, man. It'd be fun to see.
Man.
Definitely.
And then hopefully we get the parade, man. Klopp deserves a parade, man. You know what I'm saying?
Certainly does.
He deserves the key to the city, man. Give him the key to the city.
I'll tell you, if we win the quad, he should get the key to the city. There ain't a doubt about it.
Yeah,
my cousin phoned me the other day after the Everton game, and Klopp was just leaving Jurgen's the bar, like he was just leaving there. I was like, man.
Yeah, he goes in there quite a bit, apparently.
Yeah, he's a G, man. Klopp's a legend.
I was in there last week.
John was in there. Jack, weren't you, John? Yeah.
That is what a bar.
Yeah, it's a great bar, man.
Anyone goes to Liverpool, you need to go to Jurgen's.
That's where I'm going.
Yeah, I love that place, man.
Right, guys, don't forget to hit a subscribe on the channel, hit a like on this video as well, guys.
Smash the like.
I'll be back tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. with the Tottenham preview, so everyone to go for that.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, everyone. Yep.
Jay, don't forget to send me. Don't rush because I know you got loads of stuff in it, but if you got time to find the timestamps, send it me. If not, just do it on. We can do it on another video, and then we'll chop it up and that, because that way you can start getting some clips on Instagram and stuff as well, and use it like that. So
sweet, my man. Thank you very much.
No problem, brother.
Right, guys,
all right, then, bro.
See you later, guys.
See you later.
Nice one, man.
Take care.
Peace.
Take care. Bless.